You didn't hear that.
You didn't hear it.
Nope, never mind. We'll let him.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and MayesBoy 91, Medekai and Call Sign Suitcase. And
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Maximum Mouthage Mayhem.
I don't think it was that. I think it was old people smell.
Echo. The rainbow.
It's Magma and the tiny
and
horse.
The tiny horse.
Damn.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, I think I just
Maximum Mouthage Podcast.
Season 3. We're all fucking tired. Good morning, mouthers. Or mouthamania. I don't fucking know. I got it wrong.
Don't cut that part out either. We'll do it live.
We'll do it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the official start
Season 3.
of Season 3, bitches.
Back from my mouth.
Season 3.
The fuck is wrong with us?
Everything. You know how long it's been since we fucking did this shit?
This is
Like
what
3
hap-
weeks.
Fucking
Yeah.
seriously.
This is what happens when two of us are tired and the other one's retarded.
Yes.
Which one's the
But
retarded?
which one's which?
It's like Russian roulette, but with stupidity.
Folks.
All right, who's got the retard bug?
Ah.
It's like that pumpkin from upstairs. Are you stupid?
So, folks, it has been quite a while since we've been behind the microphones. I, MayesBoy 91, with Medekai over here. And
My
also,
hoodie's glowing.
And Call Sign Suitcase,
Yo.
also known as the real-life Peppino Spaghetti.
We're-
the man that dressed up as him and sang his heart out at Retro GameCon 2024. And my boy over here
However-
has fucking exploded on the internet.
However,
I farted.
if you want the full story, stay tuned for another week.
Yes, if you want the full story and how all this started, stay tuned for our podcast.
And keep an eye out down the pipeline. We are planning.
Not this podcast. We got a whole other thing for this one.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What?
No fucking shit.
They don't know that.
We're looking into doing some more Peppino covers. So give us ideas for music.
yes. And stay tuned. But tonight,
Someone's about to put Through the Fire and the Flames in the comments. And it's going to be me.
oh gosh,
You know, I'd be down to try it.
oh gosh,
Through the
dude, do you know how
fire
fucking
and
long
the
that would
flames
take
I
you to
carry
learn?
It's just-
on.
Maze just gives up on the guitar, so it's just you singing the whole thing.
I just take
He's
his
like,
guitar
"Not
from
doing
him,
it."
just start air guitaring
Yeah.
it.
But folks, tonight we're gonna talk about a
Well,
subtle
tonight
eject-
we had a plan.
Yes, we
The
had a plan
the
originally.
Plan fell through.
But yeah, so we had to come up with a different plan, and I think it's a good idea. I think
Technically,
it
we
gets
had
our.
two plans.
Yeah.
I can't believe
But-
our fourth person died in a campfire down in the middle of Ohio while trying to do a triple somersault.
Oh, I know.
Fucking
Freaking
sad.
He caught his balls on fire and it just engulfed his whole body.
My balls. They are
Listen,
aflame.
with as skinny as he is, there was no fat to burn anyway, so he just ignited. He was gone.
Just.
A twig
This
burnt
boy
to
is a
cinders.
twig.
Well, folks, we have a very interesting subject, I think. Now, hopefully this never happens, but if you're fucking stranded on a desert island and
Shit.
and you have two different lists, you either have one list of 5 games that you would take with you on a deserted island if you had access to the internet, and a list without the internet of 5 games. So, with that in mind, do you want me to start?
I mean, you're in first chair anyway. So usually it goes to you, then it goes to me, then it goes to Suitcase.
You're right, but it's season 3. I figured I'd try to change it up.
Don't.
We got a freaking popular internet star over here.
All right. we'll start off like this. Okay, Suitcase. If you had internet, what's your number one game you're going to bring on the
Limbus Company!
I had a feeling that was
Yup. Listen, I had to set it up for him, okay?
Oh, yeah. No, I understand that. But
I love that it's a bit at this point. Like, I love the game, unironically, but like, I just love that it's become a bit between the three of us now.
You're right. But I'll start with internet, because I think that'd be the easiest.
Well, no shit.
So, obviously, do you want me to just go through the whole list or just...
Just do it, because my list is like maybe 3 games.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, obviously, if you're going to be on a deserted island, you have nothing to fucking do. So...
You could pull Swiss Family Robinson.
You're right.
Though, to be fair,
So-
that book was boring.
First one with the internet, I would... Now what?
I was gonna take a picture.
Boy took a selfie and he can't see nothing.
To post to the
He can't see nothing.
to the Twitter saying I was doing a podcast.
You look like a fucking 40-year-old. You look like a 40-year-old trying to make a MySpace picture, profile picture.
In his mom's basement.
me on the toilet trying to shit.
So, first game I'm definitely gonna have to go with is GTA 5, obviously, because obviously go through the whole fucking story, which is a large story. You can go and just fuck around whenever you want, and then go online and fuck with other people. Gotta love doing that shit.
You're right.
Another one I got. Now, technically, you're still surviving and shit, but it's like, fuck it. This will take my mind off it. Minecraft. Because sit there, build your own base and all that shit, look for resources and shit. You can just kind of relax and take your mind off shit. And then you can go online and do a bunch of other shit with other people.
I just looked through Twitter, and it's a another smaller podcast. They asked to have me on. Just says, any chance we can get the legendary singing Pepino?
Traitor.
That's really cool.
Yeah. This motherfucker over.
Minecraft is a great choice. I mean, understandably, yeah. I mean, you kind of took my offline one from me because, like, honestly, it's a fantastic game, online or not, because, like, it's, you know, well, without access to the internet, you can't really have mods. But, like,
Yeah.
although if you insist that modded Minecraft is its own entity, then you could bring a modded Minecraft with you and
That's
have it
true.
be offline.
That's true.
You don't necessarily like to play modded online. You usually need online to download the mod packs, but
True.
I would say Minecraft would be the best choice for online and offline because there's just so much creativity. Like you said, you could just do so much shit with it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my debate with Minecraft, and it's the same with other games like Ark Survival Evolved for a little while. I'm trying to escape the fact I'm on a deserted island, and then I go into a game where it's nothing but me alone. If you think about it.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's wrong, but that wouldn't be my ideal choice when I'm trying to escape everything.
Right. No, and I understand that.
Unless it's like outright, you're online, you know other people are there. Done deal.
Right. No, and one of the other ones here, since I'll have access to the internet, I'll have an endless Mario game, Super Mario Maker 2.
Yeah.
Make my own levels, and I'll just have an endless stream of Mario levels.
True.
If you got
You don't
internet,
need
you got
online.
everybody else.
Yeah, and then if you don't connect it to the internet, there's still a shitload of levels that Nintendo put in that game.
Yep.
And, let's see, obviously, I'm a Tetris guy, so I have to have a Tetris on there. The next
No.
Tetris, which is
You?
which is my favorite Tetris. And last but not least, I would have to have my Pokemon fix, which took me quite a while to figure out which Pokemon game I wanted on here. But I figured I would choose this one because you can get the majority of the Pokemon on the game. That's Pokemon Platinum.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I can agree with that one.
I was going to go with Brilliant Diamond because of like the underground and stuff, but it's like
We don't talk about. I'll go on this rant when we do Gen 4, but we don't talk about Brilliant Diamond.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Yeah, that's why I was like, fuck it, I'll just
no.
go with Platinum.
They could have done that so right, and they didn't. Rightfully so, because they focused their attention on Arceus, and Arceus looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
But
But
let me not get on a Pokemon rant. Let's go something else.
well, yes, those are my top 5 for ones with internet. So Medicae, Suitcase, what do you guys want start or?
No, Suke's go ahead this time. My
Well,
my
we already
brain
know
is
one of
still-
them with internet.
Yeah.
We already know one of them with the internet. That's, it's just going to be a bit until the end of
I'm
time.
sorry.
though.
I'm sorry. What was that game again?
The guy's new microphones. Why?
They-
He blew them out.
They didn't hear you in the back.
I inherited her will. I scream for she cannot. Honestly, an oldie but goodie for online, Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead 2 specifically.
I'm about to say,
'cause
you better fix that answer.
You're right.
I-
You're definitely right.
I'm
on
not
that.
saying Left 4 Dead 1 is bad. Left 4 Dead 2 is just twice as better.
Well,
You're
no
right.
shit. Left 4 Dead 1 made it so that like we could have Left 4 Dead 2. Like it,
Yep.
it walked so 2 could run.
Right. No, I agree with that.
And
Can
now we
we-
don't have 3 because Valve can't fucking count.
Valve. 1, 2,
I forgot what I was doing.
duh. What's after 2?
But can we also talk about for like Left 4 Dead? They are one of the few people, Valve, who did a sequel right, and not just kind of like, what's the word I want to look for? Killed off the entire sequel, the entire series afterwards.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the fact they don't do Left 4 Dead 3. We just did that. But Left 4 Dead 2 could have flopped, easy,
That's true.
but it
True.
didn't.
Very true.
They're one of the few who started a series and they quote unquote ended it very strong.
Mm-hmm. What else you got, brother?
For online, I'm trying to think of things that are like highly co-op because I prefer to play things if I'm playing online, I'm playing with people.
Right.
I'm just gonna fucking put what type of person I am out there, and everybody can judge because I know a lot of people judge these people. League of Legends.
Get out.
It is one of the biggest multiplayer games in existence. I mean, it's sure it can be cringe and awful, but like sometimes you get some of the most baller moments.
Well, and like I said, this is a list of games that you're on a deserted island. You're going to have time to play these games.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that will be one of those games.
Maybe I can finally play ranked. I would rather not. I would probably rather drown myself in the ocean at that point.
Don't you want to do that anyway?
I can't anymore. I'm like internet famous.
Yeah, he's
True.
famous now.
True.
Could you imagine my memorial? There's just people coming in Peppino costumes, like walking pizzas down the aisle and placing them on my grave. Like that would be fantastic. Not saying that you should do that, but if I die before most of you guys, like you should bring pizzas to my grave. Like let's start a joke here. We're gonna have like 50 Peppinos standing in the back of my funeral. And all of my family are going to be like, what the fuck are all these Italian chefs doing here?
Don't forget by that point what just happened.
They'll
Fuck
know
that,
that I've been cooking. This is so fucking dumb. This is one of the most unprepared podcasts we've ever had.
Yes, and
I mean, it's not any different than any other week, but
You're
God,
right.
this one is going to go off the
No,
rails.
no, the kicker with this one is 2/3 of us aren't prepared at all.
yeah.
Usually it's just
and even
you.
and even you're just like, I have a list of like 5 things. Just shit.
Yeah, I actually thought of shit, but I actually really had to sit down and think.
Rare occasion. You thinking?
Exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
all right. Let me ask, how bad did it hurt?
Remember earlier I said like felt like there was a jackhammer behind my eye? That was the after effects of it.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Well,
Let's see. So you have what? Two more? One more? How many?
2 more, I think. 'Cause
Limbus, Left 4 Dead,
Limbus, Left 4
League.
Dead.
League
Two
of
more.
Legends. So yeah, 2 more.
Shit, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
That's why I did it ahead of time.
I'm gonna throw it out there, and Nintendo can hate me, but Pal World with friends.
100% with
Unti-
friends, absolutely.
until-
I've not done that experience yet. but
Until
100%.
Nintendo gives us a Pal World-esque game that is good.
Bro, did you figure out what their actual lawsuit is about?
Was it just the catching mechanics, just throwing the ball?
It's just how you throw the ball.
Yeah, but then the funniest thing is
It's not the ball. It's
that
not the
they
fact
s-
one of them looks like Meganium. It's the how you. That sounded wet.
it was a little. I think. I'm moister than an oyster. But the thing is not only was it a patent for something completely like common, like a common mechanic, they filed it after Pal World started, so they didn't even have the patent at that point. So why are you doing a lawsuit over a patent you just made?
That's dumb.
A lot of people pretty much avoided using balls to catch your creatures in that game just because they didn't want to get sued by Pokemon. Turns out they didn't have the patent to begin with, because a lot of them, Nexamon, you got X-shaped things.
Those X-shaped things.
For Coromon, you got fidget spinners.
Wait, what? That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So they could have done it with creature capture balls the whole time.
You're right.
But now because Power World did it, and Power World's done it better,
Fucking stupid.
then now Nintendo's like, wait, hold on.
Well,
we gotta stop them.
Speaking of that, in the new Astrobot game, there's a whole
I love
level
that game.
dedicated to just watered down Nintendo things and enemies. And I saw someone on YouTube playing it. It's like, uh-oh, look, Nintendo did that. Nintendo, you got to sue Sony for doing this. Oh, Nintendo, Sony did this enemy. And it's just like a whole level of just like,
I haven't got to that level yet.
it's just a
I look
whole
forward
level
to it.
of just watered down Nintendo enemies and stuff that looks exactly like what Nintendo would do.
I look forward to that.
It's just kind of like a big middle finger to Nintendo. It's like, hey, guess what, Nintendo? Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's come to the point.
Astrobot's so good.
It's come to the point where they want to just outreach and overextend. Like the fact that they're like trying to sue Pal World is like they're blowing up their credibility, which has been going down for years, anyways.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shutting down like a 90% of Vim's lair because of the ROMs and everything. Like, I don't know if you guys heard about that. Like a quarter of Vim's lair is gone because they DMCA'd them finally.
Yeah.
They finally caught on because of a fucking Apple emulator. Apple phones got a game emulator, it exploded, and then Nintendo finally realized, oh, hey, Vim's lair. And it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
The big thing with that, and we've had to talk about this before, if you're not going to sell the games, then why bitch when I try to play them?
Give us access to these fucking games, and if you don't, we are going to find a way to fucking play them.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you gave us Red through Crystal on the 3DS store, then closed that completely when you could have put all the way up through Emerald on there, plus the spin-offs.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If they made like a Game Boy player like they have on the Switch, if they made that for just Pokemon games, I bet you they could go. If you want this,
not just main game, put like Coliseum and XD
Well,
out.
yeah, like that.
Remade.
Yep.
But like,
Put Mystery Dungeon, put Pokemon Ranger.
but like, bank all the Pokemon together. And I hate to say this because I don't want to give them more money in the situation that they're currently in. But like, kind of like when the Genesis and the other stuff came out, put a small premium on it. If you want it, you add it to your subscription for, 10, 15 extra bucks a month and say this is just an app with all the Pokemon games on it up to a certain time. And it would sell.
Heck, even put it just on your Switch subscription.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pokemon channel, pretty much.
Here's the thing, though.
You want Red through whatever, including
They
spin-offs?
are literally sitting on a mountain of money, and they're not fucking doing it.
Nope.
Yeah, exactly.
You would have
What do people
millions of
want?
people fucking subscribing.
Well, it's like the argument we had about Sony, where Sony's like, "Oh, we don't have any IPs." Sony, remaster fucking Bloodborne.
Yep.
I don't play any Souls games, but I know for a fucking fact if you remade Bloodborne, it would give you millions.
Yep.
Like, look at what fucking Concord came out, and that was a gigantic shit fest.
Yeah.
Just release Bloodborne.
Yeah, let's do another online shooter. Oh, yeah, people will buy that. Fucking
No.
get your head out of your ass, Sony. And just like Nintendo, get your fucking heads out of your asses.
Well, the thing is, and I hate to say this because it's mildly disrespectful, it's all just
Do it anyway.
old people.
Yeah.
It's old corporate people that just don't give a shit. There's very few cases of people in like Nintendo and Sony that actually care about the fan base. But it's like,
reason like,
it's just,
this
it's
Pokemon
just
game
old
didn't work.
people who want fucking money.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're stuck. Now, they've kind of broken out of their cocoon a little bit with the Switch, but they still have all their old tendencies still on the table.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you have to get into the 21st century.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
I'm not going to say Let's Go was bad because it looks phenomenal. Plays like whatever.
It really just Let's Go really just felt like baby's first Pokemon.
Yeah, which we didn't need.
It's nice for people. It's nice for people in this era to dip their toes into Pokemon. Be like a little kid. I'd never played Pokemon before. Play Let's Go.
Yeah,
it's simple. There's, you don't get the full Pokemon experience because you're not like battling every wild you see. You're just like, here's a ball. And there's not a lot of, from what I've heard, there's not a ton of battles. I mean, it's mostly trainers and gyms, right?
I will say this: I'm delving through it again through Eevee. I'm already under leveled as all get up.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I have caught, from what I need from my Pokedex, I have caught everything I can catch right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Minus the starters, because I have yet to get Charmander.
Well, that's why I had to
I'm not
find a
doing
fucking Pokemon to grind and shit, too.
And Chansey's such a low thing. It's
Well,
in every route, but it's like a 2% chance in every route to get
Chansey and Tauros. Apparently, Tauros is one you can grind, too.
But Tauros is
Yeah.
only in the one route, right outside Fuchsia.
Yeah.
So Chansey's in every route, but it's like a 2% chance to get a Chansey.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Anyways.
just catch Pokemon.
Anyways.
I'm not catching 30 Pokemon, okay?
We gotta hold that for another Pokemon podcast. We gotta do another Pokemon podcast in
Yeah, in general.
season 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Season 3, Gen 3.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, until we dog shit on that generation too, like we did last generation. Oh, good lord.
That's going to be hard to do.
I
'cause
think
Gen 3 is almost
Gen
perfect.
3, yeah, I was about to say
Gen
Gen 3
Gen
is
3 is my baby.
It's almost perfect.
well, it was the perfect time for us to be like coming into age for like really being gamers. Like, sure, we had games when we were young. Like we had like red, yellow, yellow, and blue. When we were little, we didn't really understand the gaming scene then, and
arguably, you think about that's like the harder version in terms of their gaming mechanics.
Yep.
Yep.
And then
But
Gold
we
and
were
Silver,
just dumb.
Gold and Silver came out, and I was probably like 10 or 11. And then Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald came out when we were like in high school,
And that's when everything clicked.
that
like,
where
okay.
it peaked. Like that's, I'd almost say Diamond and Pearl is like right along
Because
there with
if
the
you
peak.
think about it, mine is like the little stuff for like the N64 and all that. Gen 3 is when all the spin-offs started.
Yep.
You're right.
Mystery Dungeon, Ranger.
Yep.
Pokemon Box, Pokemon Channel. all
I
that.
need to play Conquest.
It's
so-
so good.
Where were you on your?
I had one more, and now that we've been
What was the one before? What was the one?
Power
you
World.
just, okay,
Power
Power
World.
World.
Hence why we got on the Pokemon thing.
Yeah. That's how much. Apparently, I need more sleep. I guess because I wasn't paying
I
attention.
feel that.
It's been a long week, bro.
It has been a very long
It's been
week.
a long week.
My week doesn't end either because I've got a full schedule weekend. It's gonna be
Have
a
fun with that.
long weekend. Well, my interview comes up Monday, and that's the big dream right now.
We've said
Yeah,
this
I
off
hope
air,
you fucking get that
but
too.
on air, well done.
Because like
Yeah.
40 applicants, and I'm one of the interviews,
Mhm.
Yep,
That's fucking cool.
well done.
and now I just have to sell it. Like if I punch it, you know what the best part is?
You pull out "Creep" by Radiohead
Well,
at that
well,
interview.
I am not gonna know.
I'm not talking that like that level of you pull that out.
But like knock it out, and the big thing would be like it just opens my schedule.
Yep.
I'm not a fucking night dweller anymore. Once I get this, hopefully not as much, but like my schedule changes. I could do stuff in the evenings again.
Exactly.
We could like take extra days in the week and like actually maneuver the podcast around to different days rather than being like, hey,
And
every
then
Saturday.
potentially
Exactly.
set up live stream schedule.
That's
Yes,
true.
that
That's
would
the other big thing I'm planning on doing. If I get this job, I'm planning on building a relatively steady schedule again
That would be
for
nice.
streaming.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
one more, brother.
Wait, whoa.
He's reading his wrist. Hold on. He's got
Yeah.
his
I
script
got a
notes
phone
his
on
wrist.
my. I got a watch on my.
He's got his line
I
written in
can't
Sharpie like the Rock.
talk. I got
I
a.
can't wordicate the words.
I got
out
a
of my
Glock
mouth.
in my Rari.
He's got his.
Yeah,
he's
one
got
more,
his.
brother.
I
he's got
basically
his
just have a
script.
phone on my wrist.
He's got his script on his Sharpie like the Rock.
Yeah, I got a script. I'm just like, oh, some burgers, a chicken, a pizza. Wait,
No,
that's
I mean
the
just this
wrong
morning.
I mean,
one.
this morning. some chicken, some roast beef, a
pizza,
and some
my
of this
last
Sunday.
online game,
I believe it or not,
Terraria.
You know what?
Yeah.
I respect that.
Because of the factor of with internet access, you get access to all the mods, which at this point I played Terraria with Calamity for so long that I can't play it without Calamity anymore.
Damn.
Which someday you need to get Terraria on the PC so you and I could play Calamity together, because that would make for a very fun stream. Because I would love to watch you suffer.
Do I have Terraria on PC? I don't fucking remember.
Do you have Terraria on PC?
I don't even have a PC.
You won't get a PC.
I ain't got room for it. Or
Get
money.
room for it.
Just
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
dude, just do a pretty decent laptop.
I need to do that.
That's
I mean,
true.
I was running Terraria on a Windows 7 with 4 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, I mean, you could
Yeah,
run
that's pretty
Terraria
good.
on mostly anything. I mean, with mods, you're going to need something a little more like a
I just
gaming
need to-
laptop.
yeah,
but
I literally, mine was like $300. I was like, I need it. Boom.
yeah, well, when you need a bare bones, it works. But a lot of good laptops are showing up now for like $500-$600. Like, you can get a decent gaming laptop. Sure, it's not going to play like Warhammer 40K.
Crap!
Perfect, but you know, you get a $600 laptop, you could play 90% of games,
Mm-hmm.
and also make a really, you know, weird whirring noise and get a little hot. But
Fucking start up like the original PS4.
sounds like
Fucking
my,
starts like an airplane startup.
sounds like my ass after Taco Bell.
If we weren't so deep in the subject, I have 2 work stories from yesterday. Because you said PS4 and... Bro,
Did you shit yourself?
You're trying to get that one out. That sounded like it hurt.
Yeah, I was pushing that one out.
You
You're
know,
like-
do you? I really. This is going to be an awful subject I'm going
Do it.
into, because you're just like, that hurt a little. Don't you hate it when farts are sharp?
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking seriously.
The worst part is,
and it's like,
that
just like, and it's like, ow, son of a bitch.
like there's like
My butt hurts.
there are 3 levels of farts. You get like the really wet, moist farts. You get like the normal ones that like kind of itch your butthole as they come out. And then you get like the sharp ones. Like, how can something that doesn't have a shape be so fucking pointy?
I know.
Like,
And they all make you feel uncomfortable afterwards.
But, you know, though, I'm glad I don't have what women have down there, because it goes up to the front and it pops out that way.
you could
That'd be
have-
fucking
You
weird.
could fart twice, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I hate the feeling sometimes though when like you get a bubble. It doesn't pop immediately, so you get a bubble that just creeps up your nutsack, and you're like, "Oh no,
It's sticking in my nuts.
stop!"
I don't like this
This
game
is
anymore.
what you're getting for season 3, folks.
I don't like this game anymore.
Oh no, I just have one creep up my sack. No,
You get
stop. Ah.
Hey, guess what? We're back.
I'm internet
We're back.
famous, boys. Now I'm farting for my
I'm
fans.
internet famous. I can get away
Yeah.
with it.
You should do like a fart only fans. You don't even no. You just
Cake
sell
farts too.
Yeah. You do farts in jars.
Just
and
walk
fucking
up.
sell them to
Just
people.
walk up to the camera. I'm going to fart on this cake, and then just.
Cake farts.
So
But you got to be dressed as Pepino to do it.
I'm making the cake fart.
And
Oh.
and the fucking creators like, never do this again.
Bellissimo.
we will pay you to stop.
Yeah, I will give you $10,000 if you never do this again, and you give us the rights to this
I'm
video.
gonna pay you
That's like-
$20 to fuck off.
Add a couple more zeros and you got a deal.
Oh, my fucking
shit.
face hurts.
What were we talking about again?
I love how we had a structure going into this, and now we're derailing it. It's just turning into
Listen,
another.
you know what's bad when all 3 of us derail it?
You're right.
I still. You know what? Here's another one. We were talking about like farts, but this is different. Why is it that like warm water tastes round and cold water tastes pointy? Like, think about it. Am I right?
Yeah, it's like that one.
Because normally,
Like, think about
It's like
it.
that one stone meme where you're like, you know, it says the caption. It's like,
Yeah.
you're fucking right though.
hot water tastes round and cold water tastes pointy. Like to the podcast viewers, right now, go get some warm water and go get some cold water and tell me I'm fucking wrong because you won't.
You're right.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm trying to
He's
logic it.
philosophizing.
I'm just like, hold on.
you want one more piece of wisdom before we move on? Cheese is just a loaf of milk.
FBI, open up! Boom! You see them come to the wall. Fucking. It's like
Yeah.
it's like Trump. It's like Trump for some reason. It's like, wait, you're not even the president yet.
Today.
It's like
Today, we're making a loaf of milk. It's the best loaf.
it's the best loaf.
I churned it myself.
China.
Don't lie.
China.
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 All right, Medicaid.
What?
You had plenty of time to think.
Online.
Fucking 5 online games.
So this one is presumably that I have all the Pokemon from that point on. Battle Revolution. Because then you can battle folks online, make teams out of everything.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Because yes, you have the rental stuff, but it's like you have 2 rental teams. They don't upgrade, they don't downgrade. But then I think afterwards you get the teams that the leaders used. But then that gets boring after a while. So then you have
I taste chicken.
493 Pokemon. You can make teams for days.
No, you're right. You're right.
And I'm not going to say I hate these games, because I don't. I just don't like staying up till 5 o'clock in the morning playing these. Call of Duty. Any of them. You think about it, like online, you got folks. Maybe you get some folks to help you get off the stupid island. Think about it that way. You
I
get on
like
the voice
getting
chat
off.
on an island.
Hell yeah.
Technically, I'd put this in the same vein as Call of Duty, but it'd also be Halo 2. In terms of just like, there's enough to where you're occupied for a while, but in terms of story
Yeah, you're right.
and or online.
Mm-hmm.
So it could work for both. Piggybacking off a suitcase, Power World with friends. Because
Yeah.
Power World by itself, like by yourself, it's fine. Go explore. But with friends,
I like
that could be wild.
I like turning all the values up on single player, punching a lamb ball in the face, watching it take 2,000 damage, and then watch its corpse roll down a hill. It's very funny.
Sometimes I feel bad for them. Other times I'm like, get out of my way. I don't care if I just knocked you out. Move!
You know, sometimes though, I have to do it quickly. Like I have to punch the lamb ball quickly. Otherwise, it looks at me and it makes that cute little sound and smiles at me, and then I'm like, motherfucker, get in the ball,
Come here.
get in the sphere.
I don't care if I have 35 of you. Get over here. So technically I was 3/4.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Yo, same. Online, I'm same thing as you. GTA, GTA, and then number 5, Red Dead, online, and then Red Dead as a game itself. There's a lot in Red Dead.
Yep.
You know what I just
Yeah,
realized?
yes, you're getting away with that.
And I know I'm getting away. You know what I just realized? I thought we turned that thing off, and that orb just changes colors every now and then.
It's because of these.
Oh, it's linked to that?
No, that's off. But that's glowing because of that.
Yeah, but I could swear that 1 week ago it was like red.
Oh, yeah, that was when it was actually charged. But I guess the charge only lasts like for 2 seconds, and then I have to recharge
Yeah,
it.
but if that's the reason why it's glowing, why isn't it glowing different colors? Because there's a bunch of different colors. It's just like teal.
I don't fucking know.
It's magic.
It's magic.
Is this picking us up all right? I noticed we're not getting a lot of
we're,
waves.
we're a little quiet.
Oh,
Is this
it's
still
yeah,
going?
it's a little quiet for some fucking reason.
Well, I mean,
Still-
you can always get it in post.
Hey, can you hear us
no,
now?
I mean, I can turn it up, but for some reason it's just not having like giant fucking like sound waves for some
It's
reason.
Like I just inhaled the microphone. That's barely a spike. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a spike, but it's not like how it used to be.
I fucked with it like for 2 hours today.
Hell yeah.
It's like, you know
that's
what?
fair.
I got it to the point where you can fucking hear it.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah, you
Because
can
I'm
always
thinking,
edit it.
like I'm looking at it, like from what I can see, I'm like, are we actually really quiet?
Yeah. No, I think what I'll end up doing is I'll just like turn the entire audio file up, and whatever's
That'll
too
probably
loud,
work,
I'll
yeah.
just like knock the
Edit it
ones
down.
down. Yeah.
You better keep Limbus Company at full volume even after you boost it.
Sorry.
I'm going to blow the eardrums out of our viewers.
Sorry, what game?
I love that he's
one of these times he's not going to stop himself.
One of these days. Did you just? Was that your ass, or were you like clapping? That was my ass. It sounded like you were like. What was?
I'm gonna ask a question that Austin Powers wants to ask. Did you just soil yourself?
Maybe.
It sounds like if you had like a stack of folders and you're like sifting through them, they're like clapping against each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it's like that.
The fuck?
Whatever the thing's called. The thing that flattens stuff at high velocity, high power, whatever that thing's called. And they put like a stack of paper right in the middle of it with a blade, and it's all just going everywhere. That's how your I can't think of what the thing's called
I know
now.
what you mean, though. All right, so
Anyways,
we have a second list here.
Do we really have a second list?
I don't know about we.
Yes.
I don't know about we. You do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, who's this fucking Wii you're talking about?
Well,
like
I
the
think-
What's all this
Nintendo
Wii
Wii, like that was a good system. The Wii was like the best system. You can't. I don't know where I'm going with this.
What's all this Wii stuff? You're doing all the hard
To
work.
be real, though, I do have a soft spot for the Wii.
Over the Wii
you've
U,
got a
absolutely.
soft spot everywhere on you because you're fat.
Besides what's between my legs, because that's rock hard right now.
Oh Jesus!
So, we did 5 games with internet. Now, 5 games without access to the internet.
Red Dead 2.
I mean, I might as well say that was one of the ones on my list.
I said that better been on your list. I'm gonna come
Well,
over there
because
and
like
slap you.
I don't like doing Red Dead Online. I'd rather just play offline.
Here's
And that game is big enough in itself.
Here's
Oh yeah.
my gripes with Red Dead Online. He knows I love him to death, but Mr. Pierce. So when you do the missions, you have like 15 minutes to do the thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll get it done in the opening minute,
Jeez.
but then they found out that you can get more money the closer you are to the time running out. So we'll do it, and then we'll sit in Strawberry for 14 minutes and 30 seconds doing nothing.
Yep.
Very sad.
And when you're playing at 4:00 in the morning, you're
Yeah.
trying to stay awake. You're just like,
Listen, I love him to death. He knows this.
can we end the mission yet? No, we have like 10 minutes left.
Fuck.
Like, I wanted to throttle him.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm about to walk in here and end this mission myself.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you hate me. You know what?
That's
I actually had another one for online that I can add to my list. Only the first one. Overwatch.
I agree with that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll curse that game up one side down there, but I loved it.
I would love to sit down and play as Roadhog again.
We don't talk about Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
We just don't.
Yeah, but the sad thing is you can't like really go back and play Overwatch.
no, they shut
One.
that down for Overwatch 2.
You know, really quick though, I was
Overwatch
looking
1
up.
got replaced on the shop for Overwatch 2.
Yeah, I was looking up like Xbox One game bundles, and somebody was selling Overwatch. It's like, dude, that game is useless.
Yeah.
We don't even take it at work anymore. A manager will look at me and be like, no, that's gone.
Oh, fuck! I can't say anything because we'll have to save it for a podcast.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something for Retro Game Con, but
Is it about the story with Pokemon?
no, it's about Overwatch. I've seen that game multiple times at multiple vendors there, and had Overwatch 1.
They've got to realize that. And if they don't, they're about as clueless as I thought.
Exactly. Oh. That's why I didn't buy from those vendors because it's like, dude, if you're selling Overwatch, you are not as good as I thought you
do
were.
I
Yeah.
dare ask the price tag on some of those Overwatch cartridges?
I didn't even.
Slash
I
this.
didn't fucking look.
I mean,
are you
honestly,
kidding me?
you just see Tracer's face like, not
Yeah,
interested.
I just saw Overwatch. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
the only time it'd be worth it is if it's like a collector's edition sort of thing. Like if there's a full on bundle collector's edition, then you could probably buy it. Sure, you can't play it, but collectibles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways,
yeah, Red Dead 2, that was the first one. I would rather just sit down, play through the story with Arthur and John, and technically,
somehow figure out how to 100% that thing.
yeah, you can like sit there, figure out how to do 100% with high honor, restart the game, do it with low honor.
Or do
I
it
find
how
it
they...
really hard to play like low karma, low honor things in games. I'm just too nice of a person. I want to do a Fallout New Vegas Legion run, but I can't find the heart in it to turn and just shoot random people.
I
that
can't either with Arthur because
that's
I
John?
picture
Sure.
Arthur. Yeah, more with John. No offense to John's character, but
John's a douche.
with Arthur,
Straight up.
Arthur is a gentleman. Like he is one of those men who will sit there and help you and help the elderly and that kind of shit. But at the same time,
don't fuck with him.
yeah, he'll fucking
So you remember the guy Tommy who he fights in the bar fight in the middle of the street? Arthur hit him so hard, this dude got brain damage.
Damn.
He turned Tom, for lack of a better term, he turned Tommy retarded by just punching him in the face.
damn.
Because you see him afterwards, he's messed up.
Don't fuck with Arthur.
It-
That's why I want to sit down and play the fucking game again.
It's
I don't
one of
remember
those-
this early shit.
No, I found that. I'm like, huh. Well, because I literally just went through a good chunk of it. I literally just hit Saint Denis.
So
Then I gave up for a little while because I
Yeah.
needed a break from the Wild West for a while.
So Red Dead 2, obviously, and I have to have a Tetris game. The next Tetris, my favorite Tetris game.
Hell yeah.
But another one that I thought of, since I can't do Super Mario Maker 2, Super Mario All Stars plus Super Mario World. You have some of
Yeah.
the greatest platformers of all time,
Exactly.
plus Super Mario World in one cartridge. So you will literally have hours and hours, of Mario.
And it's such an easy game to replay over and over, honestly.
And got two more. So I had a really hell of a time trying to figure out what I wanted to put on here. I wanted some
See,
kind
offline's
of
kind of hard
yeah.
because you got to think you got to find time killers.
Yeah, so I was trying to think of some kind of RPG or something like adventure
Ooh,
kind
I
of
got
game.
one.
And the reason why I did this one specifically is because this one I've actually sat down and started and played. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to say
Yeah.
Skyrim, but I haven't started Skyrim yet. I've actually just gotten into Oblivion right now.
Yeah.
But I figured that game is big enough to where it's going to give me a pretty decent chunk of entertainment.
The scary part is Skyrim is like twice as big as Oblivion too.
No, I know.
Skyrim is
Yeah,
crazy.
it's like Oblivion's massive.
I will sit down and play
But then you
Skyrim
look
at
at
some
Skyrim.
point, but I don't want to say Skyrim and be like I've never touched it or played it. I mean, I know
Yeah.
I would on the island, but Oblivion I've
It's-
actually started.
Yeah, it's one of those you can't say you're going to enjoy this game if you have not touched it.
Exactly.
And this is one of those lists you
I don't-
got to have touched it.
Yeah, I didn't want to be one of those guys, oh, I'm going to play this game, but I've never played it before.
Skyrim.
And last but not least, I love simple arcade games. And if I'm on the island and I want to kill some time and I don't want to sit down and play a 40-hour RPG, I'm going to sit down and play these arcade games. So there's a game on PS1 called Namco Museum Volume 3. It has some of my favorite arcade games on there, like Pac-Man, Galaga, Dig Dug.
I know what you're talking about.
those
Yeah, that's a
kind of
good game.
games. Now, it's like a whole, I've mentioned this on the podcast before. It's this whole museum you can go walk in and walk up to the arcade machine and play it. That would give me plenty of entertainment. I could just sit there and play
Yeah.
Dig Dug. And act like I'm in this museum instead of being on a fucking deserted island. I still got to fucking cosplay as that character.
That'd be an
I
incredible.
need to get a fucking helmet and shit. But let's see, Mario Tetris. That's my 5 with no internet. So,
Damn.
whichever one of you guys want to go. Be my guest, be my guest, be like all the rest. I don't know the words, so I made it up. Yes.
Good improv though.
Yes.
That was pretty good improv. Holy shit.
Does it
We had
count
some
if you
improv
have
shit.
duplicates?
Huh?
Does it count if you have duplicates?
I mean, you said Red Dead 2, and I have Red Dead 2, so
No, I mean from one list to the other.
I don't fucking
Online
care.
Alpha, okay. Because Red Dead's gonna be on my list either way.
I mean, I just
I don't
wanted,
care what you say.
I mean, I just wanted to try something, different with. I mean, I had the next Tetris on both lists.
Yeah, that's
so,
what I'm like. Yeah, you did actually. Yeah.
yeah. So
If I can only pick one out of the franchise, I would go with.
The fuck was that?
Are you sniffing the microphone?
I was gonna be like, I can smell you.
I'll throw coffee stitch squishmallow.
Like I was listening to him, and I was just like, yeah, pop off, and then I just hear. I was like, the fuck are you doing, you Kentucky Fried fuck?
I'm Morgan Freeman, and I'm creeping around.
Side note,
You're fucking good.
you said you made me reminded chicken. I want 3 Lives chicken again. That was really good.
Dude, that burger at 3 Lives.
I don't care. This tangent's worth it.
I gotta get that burger now next time I go there. If you say it's the best fucking burger.
You know this burger was really good.
people-
Really? Because you have 2 bites left. You
Dude,
got it 30
I'm-
seconds ago.
I'm getting relatively convinced we just need to plan to go next year, because even if there's not people like visiting, like I've been getting requests to come back by like several.
Now, if you get
goers.
requested to come back by the people that run this thing,
That would be incredible. Well, that Justin guy is talking about trying to do something for next year for Syracuse too.
Shit.
Could you imagine I get brought back
and,
to Retro
and
Game
we
Con as a
get pulled
guest?
in as your all expense paid guests? Absolutely. I ain't got to pay for nothing.
That would have been nice.
100%. If it's something that Retro Game Con, we're not saying that we're not begging here, but like if that's something you guys want to do, like
Hook us up,
I'm
please.
not begging, but please.
I have honestly had a lot of people be
Do
like,
you want pepino?
are you going back again next year? And I'm like, I'm not 100% sure. We might.
Yeah. The one just ended. We'll
Next-
think about it.
next-
Let them plan the con first before we decide we're going in.
Next year we make Kate. Next year we make Tall and Skinny Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Duct
Yeah,
tape his glasses to his
It
forehead.
wouldn't kill him. It'd give him some experience.
Or we split it again. We actually split it better next time.
Yeah. No, like, I know we're going to put this on the fucking
Do it anyway.
Retron podcast, but
Listen, how many tangents have we gone on in the past 2 seasons? Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
And then we'll plan it out in the podcast and tell the story again for half the podcast.
yeah. So,
Go ahead.
I mean, going up, I was fine because my allergies weren't bothering me.
It was
plenty of
coming
sleep.
home, and I don't blame
And
Coming back,
like,
you were whooped.
dude, the fucking rain. I can't fucking explain it. For those of you out there who have fucking random ass fucking allergies, where you're fucking, I'm just fine. It's not raining. All of a sudden, fucking raindrops are falling, and you have a fucking jackhammer behind your eye,
Yeah.
taking all the fucking energy out of you. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, I'm not tired. I have plenty of sleep. Well, at the same time, though, I wasn't really used to getting up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning when you woke up. But
For those that are playing at home, take a shot every time MayesBoy just dropped the F-bomb.
yes.
you. True.
But it's got to be the critical failure shot from 3 Lives.
Yes. But,
Listen, I don't drink alcohol, but that shot I had was good.
yes.
That's why I wanted to get you guys a shot. That was a big. We couldn't do our tattoos that we wanted, so I was just like,
I'm
let's do
still
it.
slightly salty, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like every time I went by the thing, everybody was getting their tattoos done. There was like a line of 4 people per artist. So I was like, whatever.
Well, we got decent tattoo artists around here. There's that Wild Side. There's another couple places we can go. We can go get.
I
want to
find where our bearded friend goes for his, because his tattoos are wild.
That's true. He has some.
But I don't know how.
You need to see the fucking shit he has. He has like a full arm of just like.
full sleeve. Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
has-
it holds his whole fucking
His whole back
Damn.
is the tree of Yggdrasil, and it goes it goes literally up here,
That's fucking sick.
back of his
It
head.
is really sick.
He'll never be
Lit-
bald again.
Oh, no, he is bald.
He's always going to be bald again.
But
Oh no, I have a. I don't know if I told you. I might have. I don't remember. We have a Halloween idea for you and him next year.
Oh no.
okay.
He almost threw up laughing from what I said.
Oh gosh.
So his plan is he's going to dye his mustache and beard white,
okay.
go straight bald, and go as Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z.
I can fucking see that.
I raised him on that. I'm like, okay, if you do that, I will convince Maze to dress up as Majin Buu.
Oh, that would be a.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know what we need to do?
Oh hell yeah.
Now what we do is it's gonna be worse preparation than me.
Majin Buu!
It'll be
Boo,
worse
we-
preparation than me doing the pepino. What we do is we fucking just Josh, we gotta paint you.
Pink.
We
No,
just gotta
you
get
don't,
like
you don't get Kid Boo. You don't get the other one. Larger, you're going Fat Boo.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I'd fucking do. I'd do that for fucking Retro Game Con.
take off your pants. I'm painting you.
Wait,
No suitcase.
wait.
No.
We didn't really need to go all over. He just wears a giant diaper.
That'd be fucking sick. I'd fucking do that.
But we got to figure out how to get to the antenna he's got though.
Yeah. I'd
And
get
you-
the fucking kind of pants that he has,
And you got to go bald, which I know that's not a secret for you, but you got to go bald.
yeah.
Just get a shower cap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Just get a
true.
bald cap and then.
If that
Oh,
thing,
and then put the thing on the shower.
Yeah,
that thing's
put the
going
thing
to
on the
squish
shower
your
cap.
head after a few hours.
Yeah.
That's going to squish your head.
But then like just color it pink.
That'd be fucking sick. I kind of want to do that now.
That's actually
If
something I was thinking of doing for the Pepino cosplay. In the
And you know
future,
what I
was
wish
getting
I-
a bald cap and then just putting the hat on.
You know what I wish I could do too is somehow get chocolate bars to look like human beings,
That would
and
be
then
kinda
act
cool.
like I'm eating
I
somebody.
mean, you could probably order the molds online and just make a whole bunch of them.
That's true.
It's not that hard to make chocolate.
You're right.
Like I told him that, and I've known him a long time, because you've known him longer. I've never seen him laugh that hard in my life.
That'd be fucking sick. I'd do it. Hell yeah. I'm down. But, anyways.
And then Tall and Skinny goes as one of the androids. This one goes as Yajirobe, the chunky dude, and I go as like Chaozu.
But, Medikai, you must have a couple more here.
How many did I do? Red Dead.
At this point, just keep talking.
Yeah, I only did the
We've
one.
been losing track.
Yeah. So if I have to pick just one from a franchise, we'll leave it at that. Assassin's Creed Origins, because it's ancient Egypt and it's an Ubisoft game, so you got a lot of stuff to do.
You're right.
That game, through 2 playthroughs, because one I stopped halfway through, the other one I just powered through, heard that. I have like 200 hours in Assassin's Creed Origins.
That had some heat to it. I don't like it when my farts warm up my
Isn't it a
ass.
squishy?
I don't like this game no more.
I don't like this.
a little squishy.
Sure shot on my daddy's dick. Ready. Whoo, about to make a name for myself here.
It's such a good movie.
I can't wait till. Is it out on streaming yet? Because I kind of want to watch it with my
I
parents.
think you have to pay for it.
Worth it.
But
I'm going to continue this conversation and look it up at the exact same time.
all right. Two things at once.
I'm doing 2 things at once. I'm
Jerking it and do the
browsing.
podcast at the same. Wait, what?
I mean, I'm down.
Fucking circle jerk sacrifice.
Me casually looking at anime titties while we're streaming, while we're doing podcasts. Unironically, I'm browsing Reddit right now and seeing a bunch of not safe for work.
I mean, you gotta look at them big anime titties, man.
I mean, yeah. It's like that scene from like Avengers, like I guide others to a treasure I cannot possess. It's just boobs.
Medikai said he was going to do both things at once. but
Sorry,
it's
like I'm
changed.
reading something, I can't read it. I can read and walk at the same time. I can't read and talk at the same time. In terms of like, I'm thinking time killer, and in my brain that means collectathon as well as a long story.
You right.
Mario Odyssey,
mean, Odyssey's fantastic,
because
man.
of the
That's
power
fucking
moons.
true.
Yeah, because of the moons. Like, eventually you'll beat the story.
Yeah.
So what do you do after if there's no end game? And
There's
you can't
literally
find
like
DLC?
thousands of moons in that game.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Collectathon. That's not Pokemon. Because eventually you get all those unless you want to do a shiny dex or a full-on Pokedex. I'll also go... This is assuming that I have the DLC with it. Ghost of Tsushima. Even without it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then I just thought of this last one, actually. So I got 6 for this list, actually. Because I
Okay.
saw the other one in
All right.
mid-sentence.
No problem.
This one I can get away with because it's all in a one thing. The entirety of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because it's got the all-in-one thing now. I can get away with that.
You're right. No, you're right.
And every single one of those games is enormous,
Mhm.
especially 3. And then just in terms of how big the game itself actually is and the fact you'll sink hundreds, if not thousands of hours into it, Elden Ring.
There you go.
Your open-world Dark Souls game.
I need to actually play Elden Ring. People are telling me it's just
So
so good.
there's a way on PC to do seamless co-op with like 4 people.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
I've seen it work through a. Her name is Bonus Mom. She's like a 60-year-old streaming woman. God bless her. And she does it with all her friends. They just power through, go do the whole thing, all 4 of them.
Nice.
I'm like, I want to do that because Tall and Skinny
That'd be
needs help.
incredible.
He's beating everything but the main boss in the first world. I'm like, bro, do you want me to just come help you punch him in the face? Turns out I can't unless he makes me a summoning stein, but still, whatever. Then I'm like, there is a way to do the co-op, but I come back to them next day. I'm like, never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you never know what's going to go on in Elden Ring. I know the bosses are set in one thing, but there's hundreds of bosses in the game. You can take them on in any order you want, minus the main, like, 13. Boom.
You're right.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom!
So,
My microphone vibrated after doing that.
all right, let's see how big that spike was.
It looks like a penis.
It's like
It's started streaming
I actually
now.
what?
Deadpool Wolverine,
Really?
but it's premium.
Oh!
I don't know what it is right now.
I feel like
I
just
can watch it with my dad now because he's caught up now.
Could
feel like
be
I-
available to stream on Disney Plus October 22nd, so it might be up now. We can check when we get upstairs.
Cool.
26. It's already out.
Yeah.
I just feel like I
Yikes,
just
you can
let out
rent-
my like internal senior pillow right there.
Yikes! You can rent it through Fandango or Prime Video for $25.
Rent it for
Hashtag
25.
Yikes.
suck my ass juices. Hell no.
If it was buy, maybe. I know that would watch
Now,
it enough.
That was year 6,
That
right,
was my
brother?
6, so we're on the suitcase now.
Alrighty, Mr. Papino. The real life Papino who sang
know,
his
I'm
heart
I'm sorry,
out.
Mr. Pepino, sir. It is your go,
Pizza Tower.
I was
bro.
just
Now
saying,
that, now that you said
I'd be
it,
pissed off if you didn't
like
say
now
that.
that you said it, I feel like if you didn't, I would be really disappointed.
Pizza
Yes.
Tower.
And then
And
I'll
then-
be mad at you for the entire
And
week.
then Pizza Tower. And then Pizza Tower.
And then
And then
Offline Limbus Company.
this company.
I couldn't resist. I had to do it for him, or else he wouldn't have done it.
I love that you're just baiting me into it now. Just like,
Welcome to the running joke of season 3.
what's that game with the funny little blonde girl you like so much?
Hey, Suitcase, what's
What's
that game you play a lot?
What's the game with the feet? Why? What game is psyoping you into a foot fetish right now? Limbus.
No, it's like
The point. It's like Limbus Company.
It's not a psyop anymore. It's successful.
no, and it's like it's like a D&D campaign. We're like sneaking around around thieves and shit. Hey, call sign suitcase. What was that game? That online role playing game that you really like? All the thieves are like, oh,
Wait,
Strike the fear into my foes.
so
rolls on that
Obviously.
20 as a bard, and it's just him singing.
Limbussy.
He's singing. He's just singing Limbus Company over and over, and it's just Limbus Company, Limbus Company.
and you're fucking slaughtering people.
Me screaming in Korean at people.
Nani? So, Pizza Tower is number 1.
Through 4. Did you hear his list?
Yeah. The Kingdom Hearts was a good one, but I don't want to reuse it.
Really quick though, would you recommend getting Pizza Tower on the Switch or Steam?
Well, it just depends. I like it on Steam because obviously I can kind of put it anywhere as I want. I could put it on the TV. I could put it on my computer. I could,
Right.
put it on a Steam Deck if I ever get one. Although the fan gamer's coming out with a really nice physical Switch edition that's going to have a Pepino egg timer.
Well,
And I
that's-
want it.
Yeah, that's kind of why it's like, oh, I could just wait until that comes out.
You could just
but-
wait if you really don't want it on the computer. Just like wait for the Steam edition. I think there is a physical Steam edition, but fan gamers doing that special one.
Wait, a Switch edition, physical Switch edition.
Yeah, I think there's a physical Switch edition. Or no, maybe it's just a digital right now. Yeah, I think it's just digital right now. Then the physical comes out with the special.
Cricket.
I know. Right?
I was just trying
Wait.
to see if I could make him crack up without like starting to laugh myself.
Did you hear anything in that silence? I think I heard Suitcase's brain stop.
I
You
am
good,
dial.
man?
I am
I
kind of.
heard the hamster stop.
I am dialing. It exploded.
Bro,
I
that
microwaved
hamster,
it
that
for too long.
hamster's been dead for how old are you?
33? No, 32.
I was like, I ain't,
32.
I was like, I ain't 33 yet.
I'm 32.
That
Ladies.
yeah, that squirrel's been dead for 34 years. Do that math.
Oh. Banjo Kazooie is definitely one. And by an extent, Banjo Tooie then. That is the most autistic thing I think I've ever seen you do. And that's coming from somebody who is autistic.
No, listen, I've seen him do the Crash Bandicoot dance in the middle of Bosie's.
That's horrifying. I don't want to
Yeah.
picture him humping the air. Just. Oh my God. Whoa. 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 Why would you give me that mental image?
Listen,
know-
I had to watch it in person. You get the mental image.
You know what my favorite thing
I don't
is?
get
Hell,
to
you don't
suffer
even
this
have to have
alone.
the mental image. I can just do it now.
No! My favorite thing is that when you say it's in the past, all I can think about is I look at YouTube, I look at our channel, and I just see cooking with goodness. And every time when we make like a back in school type of thing, all I can think of is just cooking with goodness, MayesBoy. And it's just so I can just picture that little man just going at it. Just like vibrating away.
I need to turn that picture into a meme
To
somehow.
a
It's so good.
But I don't know
move
what to
for
put.
move, he pulled that dance off.
When you've cooked with goodness. It's such a good picture. I don't.
And it's Pepino passed the balls out.
It's not like it's supposed to be meme worthy because it's just it's a childhood photo. But it's so memeable. It's so fucking.
I know.
funny.
That's why I want to put a caption to it. I don't know what to put though.
It's just like I see it. I look through our thumbnails and I'm like, oh, like all of MayesBoys' art for the thumbnails, and I just see cooking with goodness, and I'm just, I fucking love this. It's a national treasure. We need to like, when we eventually like get video of our setup, we should just get a poster of cooking with goodness and put it on the wall right there. So like we put the camera back here and they just see
it's one of
the
those
back of our
motivational
heads,
posters.
you, and then they just see cooking with goodness.
Yeah.
It's one of those motivational posters. Even you
Put a
can cook,
put a motivational quote on it.
even you can cook with goodness.
Even yes.
Even you can cook with goodness.
Man, every pizza has its tower. John Pepino.
And then you just have me in the purple dinosaur thing, and it's just roar. That's it.
There's like a bubble stuck in my ass, Craig. Help. I love the time of that. Rar.
What were we talking about?
I don't know anymore. I think we've breached out now.
So let's see. You got
Banjo,
Pizza Tower,
Pizza
Banjo.
Tower.
Smash Brothers.
Which one though?
That would be a good online
Oh.
one too.
Ultimate.
Obviously, Ultimate.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that kind of game.
I didn't
Shit.
either. All right. Addendum to both wars. Smash Bros is on there.
Yeah, I gotta put Smash.
I don't hate Smash Bros. It just bores me after a while. But if you're gonna go online,
Dude, if you're playing as much Smash Bros as I was with Tall and Skinny with those couple guys that came over to play with us, we just did round after round after round. I kept getting my ass kicked with him playing fucking Steve.
I
was like, I'm gonna go see where the other guys are.
I like doing the funny.
it took
bot
me a second to
tournaments.
realize what you were talking about.
Huh?
It took me a second to realize. I was thinking the other Tall and Skinny.
No.
I'm like, wait. And then you said Steve. I'm like, oh, okay.
Steve. Yeah, I like doing the funny bot tournaments in Smash. Watching level 9s beat the shit out of each other.
Mm-hmm.
What else do I have? I don't know.
That was, if you're not counting Kingdom Hearts, that was 3.
Yeah. I should have thought about this more.
To be fair, I thought of mine in like mid-sentence.
Yeah, well, there's just so many games that I enjoy that it's like so.
I got another one to mind. Astrobot. I love that game. That's a collectible.
You know, I'm gonna pull one out from my ass here and say Darkest Dungeon because I want a way to feel actual despair and hate my life even worse than being on the
I
island.
was like being on a desert island by itself wasn't enough.
Darkest Dungeon.
Mosquitoes are eating me. There's a crab biting my toe, but I want to feel like shit playing this game.
My Vestal got crit. She's paced now.
Paste.
Sark just flipped me off somehow.
That's how quickly that game could turn, though. You could be having a good round, and then 2 of the enemies crit your healer, and she's fucking dead. Just remember, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I saw like 3 more for online, and I feel bad that I didn't talk about them. We'll finish Suitcase's list up
Well,
first.
now we just finished the list, and we just talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. That'd be your last. That was your last one, right?
4th one.
4.
It's
If not
just so
counting
hard.
Mark.
There's just so many games.
I know.
Every single Steam porn game all at once.
On the same screen.
Just because
45 windows open.
just because like
That PC's lagging.
just because I will never buy them. I will never buy them myself, but I'm just curious how fucking shit they all are because there's like 20 of them turned out every week. Like you go onto Steam and in the top and new, like the new and trending, there's at least one porn game. And it's like
Because people are
perverts. I just want to see how bad these things are.
You're right. And that
out of
is
my
why
peripheral
that is
vision,
down
I'd see the
here.
microphone move.
Ghost podcast.
Yeah.
By the way, you want to know something funny? I showed you my Twitter like when we were talking about like, oh hey, I'm getting a few followers on Twitter. I showed you the picture of the happy birthday balloon in the Wegmans. It said Ghost birthday. It's got like I think it has like 5 to 10,000 views now.
Holy shit.
And nobody's commented on it. So there's just like 5,000 people that have seen Ghost birthday.
Ghost birthday.
Maybe it's less. Maybe I'm highballing it, but I want to look and see how big Ghost birthday is because now that I almost have 1,600 followers. What the fuck? I just want to see what Ghost birthday's at because Ghost birthday is.
I got a song to show you when we get upstairs.
Okay,
about
yeah,
how he's
I
gonna
did.
Be.
I did lowball it, but no comments. Well, 1 comment, 5 likes, 1.1 thousand views.
Mingya!
I got a song for you about how he's gonna be if this keeps up. When we get upstairs, I don't want to get copyright.
Ghost birthday.
Ghost birthday.
Will you stop moving?
Boy, you gotta figure out one more game. No, wait, he did it. Never mind.
No, that was the
Never
last
mind.
one.
I lost count.
So,
Every single.
done with our list and shit. So, what other games are you thinking about?
Any MMO that you can buy free, like DC Universe, Neverwinter, Elder Scrolls Online.
You right?
Because you get friends all the time.
You right on there.
And then again, you could get help getting off that stupid island.
Yeah. Hey, I'm on this deserted island, and I don't know where I am. Can you guys send help?
They're like, yeah, where you at? In the middle of the ocean. Figure it out.
Yeah, I'll trace your IP address. Ah, shit.
What?
I've never seen you type that much on your phone ever.
Are you about to shit yourself? What are you gazing like that for?
No, I thought I was hearing something upstairs.
What, you want to fucking kiss or something?
Yes. Plant one on my cheeks, and I don't mean my face.
Hey, oh.
So how's the family?
He's over here like, don't take that away from me. That's his gimmick.
So how's the family? I don't know. I don't know, man.
I mean, my family's fine. My one of my team leaders cannot get
Bro,
over
can we
the-
get into work stories now?
We could, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Go ahead.
Stop rotating, you fucking cocksucker.
I was going to say, try putting the cable up around it.
He drapes like garland on a Christmas tree.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That did not sound good.
He just broke the entire set.
I cannot believe that he moved.
Oopsie
one.
poopsie.
Cannot believe 10 dead in Miami. Oh, he's so close.
10 dead in China because MayesBoy fell down.
I can't wait
I
till we
take it
get
back.
to the episode where
10
it's
dead
just
because he
fat
took
jokes.
10 dead because he took a step.
No, I stopped putting the cable like
No. You know how Godzilla ravaged Tokyo? When Maze falls
He
down.
ravaged the Chinese
No,
buffet.
no, when Maze falls down, it's worse.
Was that a miniature black hole? No, that was MayesBoy.
That was my ass.
What's that gurgling
ain't
sound?
many.
Is that an active volcano? No, it's his ass.
When he farts, there's an earthquake in Tokyo.
Oh, no. When I'm out, Godzilla's afraid of me. He sees me. He's like, fuck this. I'm going back to the ocean.
Anyways, work story. Throw some of that too.
Oh, that's crispy.
Tastes like pizza and self-regret.
Wait, did I ever tell you that Friday the 13th video game story? Where self-regret came from?
With what?
You remember the Friday the 13th video game, right? This face he just had.
I'm sorry. I really had to figure out how to get that fixed.
There we go. Now we're fine.
Fuck
If it fucking rotates around again now, I'm going to fucking hang myself with the wire.
And we're just gonna be forced to watch.
You know what the worst part is it would just break.
Yep.
That was a legitimate thing one of my coworkers said to me. We were joking around, and I walked into the back room and went, oh, man, I'm going to hang myself with the baler twine. And my coworker just goes, don't, it'll break. I was like, wow.
Wow. Okay.
I'm like, is that a fat joke, or have you tried?
Like, don't worry about my suicidal tendencies. Just don't. It'll break.
Yeah, but sometimes humor is the best way to get past those feelings. So,
Right.
like joking about it, joking about it is dark, but if you joke around with the right people about it, like people know, like, I'm not gonna go fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. Like, suicide is not an answer, folks.
Yeah. No, I actually have. I love seeing those videos that you see like a stand-up comedian trying to just shut down a heckler in the audience.
Yeah.
And he just fucking destroys them
Oh, I love those.
to the point where it's like, no matter what you say to me, I've already said to myself thousands of times. And then she's like still heckling him. It's like, yeah, I'll write my suicide letter after the show. and he fucking destroys this chick.
Yeah. You're offensive. Well, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. And then she starts walking away. It's like, no, don't walk away. Don't walk away. Face this. Face is like, like an adult.
Yeah.
You started this shit.
That's another good idea. We should just go over comedians and stuff
Yeah.
someday. That'd be another really great podcast. He's picking up his little black book of charts right now.
You know what happens when you suggest a good idea?
What?
You know what happened, Suitcase?
Do I get a star?
Do you know?
It just made the list.
I got on the list.
I miss that gimmick. I really do. I really do.
I do too.
You get
So,
to drink
random
from
thought, but
the fire hose.
I found out last night that Randy Orton's just like me. He's got metal rods in his back too.
Oh, okay.
He was
He's
out,
crippled
he
just
was
like
out,
him.
He was out for 8 months.
I was about to take the low route here and just go, wait, he's gay?
No, because they're cutting a promo. Yeah. Hey, listen, they're on the road for a while. You never know what happens. But no, like they're cutting.
Hey,
a promo.
John Cena, your butt looks mighty fine, boy. You can't see me, or you can't see this coming, and your ass.
I'm slithering in.
Listen,
Randy Orton slithering in.
he's dressed up like a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. Everybody can see him.
Yeah. You dress up like a big old bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
So I know he showed up for Bad Blood at the end. He ain't shown up since.
Well, fuck my ass.
So can we go back to work stories now, like we were going to?
I mean, we're waiting. We're waiting. I mean,
Suke started it.
Wait, what was I saying?
Some your team leader.
Oh yeah, one of my team leaders like saw the Pepino thing and he like doesn't let it go. He's so funny about it. Like they've Pavloved me into a response now that like if he walks up he goes, "Hey Pepino," it Pavlovs me and I go, "I go get a pizza." It just
There you go.
He just walks, "Hey Pepino, I go get a pizza." And it's just a chaining thing. Also, there's a pizza sauce in our store called Don Pepino, so every time he sees, he goes, "Hey Pepino."
oh my gosh, that's funny.
There you go.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of we're gonna go off work with this
I see.
story.
I see the microphone moving.
I'm gonna go off work stories with this, but in 12th grade, I wore one of my favorite UFC fighter shirts.
Yeah.
Chuck the Iceman Liddell, one of my favorite UFC.
I know
fighters.
this story.
And you know the story. And I'm going to jack that up so you can actually hear the fight. But so we
leaned back into it. I don't want to hear anything
Yeah.
about it starting to stink.
So we had gym class. We were in the 11th grade, if I remember correctly, and then we had the same class with the 12th graders.
Yeah.
And I had that Chuck the Iceman Liddell shirt on. So for some reason, everyone just started calling me Iceman. Hey, Iceman! I look over. Oh, you're talking to me? Oh, okay.
And so it was
So-
like, he's like, okay.
So like people started calling me Iceman. It's like, okay, I'm named after my favorite UFC fighter. I'm good.
Hell yeah.
Here you go.
But yeah, go ahead.
I remember that too. Because those are the 2 years that I sat out because finally there was a gym teacher that made sense of like, hey, I got metal rods in my back. Half the stuff we do, I can't do.
Well, fucking seriously.
Because 9th grade, he wouldn't let me do it. He failed me for it.
Damn.
Fucking stupid.
It wasn't Wendell either. It wasn't.
It was the younger
no.
one. Oh,
it was not. It wasn't her either. It was the dude who was like completely red.
I don't even remember.
You would if you see him. Because I also had him for health, but yeah, he failed me.
Oh, for hell. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I know what you mean.
Yep.
Yep.
Because he didn't understand any of that.
Here, let's rip out your fucking spine, twist it into a pretzel, put 2 fucking metal poles in your back.
Yep.
Hell
And you'll
yeah.
fucking know how it feels.
And then what, like, because Wendell would let some of the students like just do attendance, right? And he sat down, I think, and marked me ready for the entire year, like by default.
Yeah.
And one of the kids go, "How's he already got the thing?" He's like, "Because he's awesome, duh." I'm like, "No, I'm not." But thank you. I miss Wendell. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I miss
But
a lot of high school.
parts of it I don't.
Yeah.
Parts of it I do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually another idea.
But if
Last season we kept joking about what happened in 8th grade and that one podcast we did, but we really seriously need to sit down and talk
that's
about
an
school.
idea. Listen, if we can't get the
Yeah.
one for some of our other plans, especially guest one, we should do that one next week.
Could
We
do
could.
that.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of like
just
memories ingrained in me still. I just kind of like forgot a lot about high school, but I could probably
I do.
spitball off of you guys.
I do. You were in one of them with short stack teacher.
Wait, what?
Think about it.
The whip.
What was the yep
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Oh yeah, the whip.
the
yeah.
one who doesn't like
Watch me
me?
whip. Watch me nay nay.
I just remember getting bonbons for the fundraiser, having my ones
Bonbons fucking rock.
had the ones
That
that I was
was-
supposed to sell.
I
but
want
bought-
those
I
on
bought
my
them
cock.
myself.
That was the one time that everybody in French class was the most popular people in school.
Yeah,
The one
Really?
time.
Seriously, yeah. Fucking bonbons are awesome, dude.
those things are fucking sick.
Oh,
People that would give you a second glance. Hey, how much you for the bonbons? Okay, give me like 5.
Well, time to go on to Amazon.
Bruh, get the blue ones. Get the blue ones and get the pink ones. I know they had the green ones, but green ones are kind of gross.
But did you have a work story, Menakai?
I do. It's kind of gross because you know where I work.
8-bag variety, 4 strawberry, 4 blue raspberry, $27. It's a little expensive. You know,
Yeah, that's a little expensive. But
yeah, but Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
just deadpan.
Mama didn't raise no bitch. Da-da-da-da-da, credit card debt.
Oh no, that's out of my bank account. $30 is worth it. That means I get a Monday while I'm still off.
I was like, when we getting them? You better save some for next week's podcast, dadgummit. He just look like no.
He's like,
Just like
fuck
no.
you. But anyways,
work story.
yes,
So-
work story now. Work story.
So, you know where I work. So you know it's not the best, cleanliest place.
No, it's the cleanest fucking place ever in the history of ever.
Well, first of all,
Cock and ball torture.
people get in the way more than they help. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, really? They just fucking sit there like spread eagle on the counter, and you have to fucking work.
Yep.
Wow.
Or
You know?
they'll just pile box on box on box in front of you. Why are these not done? Well, I'm trying to work on A, B, and C, and you want me to do D, E, and F.
Yep.
I'm
Like,
trying to spread someone on
Do
the
I
counter.
look like I have 4 arms?
Well, obviously, they're called phantom limbs.
Yeah. And then she did nothing the past week. Absolutely nothing. Take me off. But it's only a whole big workload because Tall Skinny's on vacation.
Yeah.
You owe me, boy. But anyway,
You heard it here, boy. He probably doesn't even fucking listen to the
he
podcast.
does because he's a scrub.
Damn cock slapping ball sucker.
He's busy doing a Halloween event at a zoo and going to the beach and spending time with baby sister.
Damn scrotum scrubber.
We got 4 new subscribers, baby.
Shout out to y'all.
15 subs.
Oh shit!
Shout out
Yeah,
to
remember
y'all.
I made a fucking announcement on my Twitter.
Fuck
We got
yeah.
more subscribers.
Shout out to all y'all.
Yes, thank you for subscribing.
Technically, we have 12 that we don't know because the 3 of them are us.
I looked. I'm
Or is
just
it
scrolling
11
down
because
to see
by
if they're
default-
gotten more views. I just see cooking with goodness, and I'm so happy.
Technically, wouldn't it be 12 subscribers? Because technically the 11.
You know what?
Because the one's you. So technically, it'd be Suitcase and me subscribed.
You know, we've talked about.
Well, I don't think I subscribed to.
I'm subscribed to it.
I am.
Yeah, I don't think
it
you
was
can't
only-
subscribe to yourself.
Yeah,
so,
so
like,
technically it'd be 13
13 or.
instead of 12. Yeah.
You know, I just came up with
We'll do work
a
story in a minute.
another really interesting podcast idea because I'm looking at that picture again, and for some reason it gives me the idea of like a liminal vibe. You know what I mean? Like, have you never heard of like what liminal things are? It's like you look at something and it gives you like uncanny valley feeling, but at the same time it gives you like nostalgia, like deep nostalgia, and yet at the same time something just doesn't seem. Think of like an old indoor playground that's like ball pits and like a foam jungle gym.
So climb and slide.
Think of climb and slide, just like dimly lit. You could see it in the back of your head. The way you see it in the back of your head, it's faded. It's you know, you could barely remember it. You could just barely pull it. It's empty, and just imagine that empty space that brings you a feeling of like something's wrong here, but at the same time, it's like this is something I still hold dear in my heart. That's what it like.
Okay.
Unironically, look at you could probably see the tiny picture. Like, look at Cooking with Goodness. It really gives me that liminal feeling. Like, yeah, sure, you're there.
Yeah.
It's not lonely, but like, take you and the other person out of it, and you see what this is. That's what I mean. Like,
Huh.
Okay.
here, I'll hold it up for Chris to see. But like,
Yeah.
see what I mean? If you pull him and the other person out of it, like, that's the feeling I'm trying to convey. But like, we were talking about doing like a D&D podcast. But we could do like we could do like some story driven stuff, like write a small story and like do a radio drama podcast where we like act something out, or we've talked about wanting to do more
Character stuff.
and more I can't think of the word for it.
Improv.
Improv,
Yeah,
thank you.
improv,
We wanted
yeah.
to do like more improv stuff where like we could just like play a character and like do something. Like it would be really cool to like like look at some SCP stuff and do like a like readings or stuff like that, and like just do like an interesting like,
Absolutely.
story based thing.
So how would I put that on the list of things we want to do?
I have no fucking idea.
Figure it out. But okay, first
Maybe
of all,
like story writing or something, just like in general.
if we put the D&D sessions on air, I'm putting this out there right now. From what you just described, one session, you are DMing. Because that picture perfect, clear in my brain,
What, the climate
is
slide thing?
everything he just said.
Yeah.
So at least one time, I want to experience this one being a DM.
Yeah.
You know,
Even if I run the whole rest of it. I
my
don't care.
entire DM campaign, my entire campaign has been nothing but what I've cooked up in my own head. I mean, like, I'm not basing off of any books or anything. We're doing full homebrew. Like, I am basically pulling up and making encounters as they're happening.
I wouldn't mind doing that. Just doing what you just do homebrew.
Yeah.
I mean, once we get into actual D&D with our group, I didn't tell you this. But so, friend with the beard,
Yeah.
he's doing the Roll20 build your map thing.
Mm-hmm.
This dude has got story interwoven with story interwoven with story. So if we need to, if we decide to do this with this one instead of the group that Maze and I are in, we have a world.
Oh, do you?
Because he's giving me full liberty. He's going to give me the information at some point of everything he's got for this world. Because his campaign's in the same world, but they've only hit 2 places out of the whole thing. So the rest of it's free roam. I even told him, like, listen, if you need stories, like, put into motion or whatever, I know some folk. He's like, yeah, I'll give you the stuff. We can't break his world, but just, yeah, we got a world. If we want to delve into it, he's got, it's called the Great Collapse. It's pretty much a giant desert, but also think Mad Max. But it's not sand. It's ash. And I'm like, yes.
Man, that's pretty good.
I'm like, so I've got free reign for this world if I need it. But tying that into a work story, so Fridays, very, very short staffed. Whatever, it's how it is. So we got a package from Incoming yesterday. Guy opens it up. It's PS2. Opens it up, and a roach comes out of it.
Yay.
Fucking gross.
Yeah, so this dude puts it back in and goes through the wall, hands it to the head honcho, and head honcho's like, let me tape this up more. Give it to me. I'm going to get a return on it. Immediately. He's like, did you test? He didn't even ask if you tested it. I was like, there's a bug. Give it to me. And then within 2 hours, woman brings in PS4. Currently, right now, I cannot smell almost. Like, it's better now. But yesterday, I could not smell for the same of my life. So, you know what roach stuff smells like. I can't smell nothing. So, I don't think it. System needs a blowout. System needs a clean. Whatever. It looked like worse for wear. But, start working on it. Had a few issues, so I had to get that, like, figured out. It was like her power cord or whatever. But she wants to trade it in. And as I'm working on it, from the back of the system, dude's that big.
Damn.
Just runs out. She kills it and she looks at it, and I look at it, and then I look at her. I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. She's like, it's a no. I'm like, it's gonna be a no. She's like, no, I get it. Because it turns out they got the system from Grandma's house, so Grandma's gonna have a talking to. Because she didn't know about it.
At least
the kid didn't know about
it. At least they were understandable, and they weren't like, "Oh, sorry."
She killed it.
No, at least she wasn't like, "Oh, that was an ant."
Oh no! Like she looked at it, she's like, "No, I get it." She was ticked. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like I would have taken the system otherwise. It would need a blowout or a clean, but I would have taken it otherwise. I told her how much she would have got for it. She said yes to it. I'm like, I gotta test it out first. Then that happened, and I'm like.
Hopefully,
yeah,
she doesn't end up being the one that goes home, has the husband like rip the system apart, clean it, and come back. Oh, there's no more roaches in it.
Not yet.
I'm still gonna say no, dude.
Not yet, because I know the system has got stickers on it. But yeah, in the same day, within 2 hours. I'm like, that's gross.
Fucking wild.
Fucking people, dude.
Yep.
I do not fucking miss that. They fucking it's one of those jobs where they don't fucking tell you, oh, by the way, you're gonna be dealing with roaches. Awesome.
Yeah, or you're gonna be dealing. I'm away from the microphone. I don't care. But was
my roach story was really funny. I had a roach too at work. Did I not tell you guys this?
I don't remember.
So I had a pallet of family pack toilet papers, and I had brought it out from the back room, and I started off stacking it onto the pallet that we have like in our little area there. And I get halfway through, and I just see big ass roach, like this big, like big man, like this. And he was on top of one of the toilet papers, not smushed. He was alive, and he like crawled into the crack of the toilet paper and disappeared into it. And my reaction was just. I for a second I wanted to freak out, but at the other second I was just like, "Oh, you're a big boy." I was like,
big
"Wow,
boy?
big man!" And he went in, and then he went in, and I lost him, and I just went, "La cucaracha!" in the middle of the aisle.
And they also don't tell you you're going to deal with these scummiest people and the people that are just plain douchebags.
Yeah, unfortunately, you get the absolute worst low down scum of this area.
Don't get me wrong. There are some regulars that are some of my favorite people to interact with.
But
And then there's people where I'm just like, get away from me.
yeah. And then, like you said, you'll get people who are like, "Oh, you can't give me $1,000 million for fucking weed I dug out of the toilet and shat on."
We had that a little while ago. You'll know the guy if I pointed him out to you. Brings in these like, they're almost like Barbie dolls, but like the collectible Wizard of Oz dolls to put on hold. The guy had Hunter gave him whatever, I don't remember. And then he comes back in with a big old TV. Headhunter's not there right now. I'm like, you're going to have to hang out for a minute. He's already irritated about that. I'm like, I told you he will not be here for a little while, and you decided to come right in the middle when he leaves. He waited. He wanted a certain amount, and the guy wouldn't budge. He's like, I got training, I got plane ticket, I got to do this. And he's literally giving Head Honcho an anxiety attack because he's just yelling at him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, when people yell at me, I shut down. Unfortunately, he gave in to what the guy wanted for a price, but it's like, bro, you get what you get because that's what he judged it at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't be that guy.
Don't be bitch made.
And then the manager comes up because she's going to like take his license and get the money on it. And she's like, I don't have an anxiety attack. I just say no. I'm like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, she doesn't say no. She just tells the head honcho to come over.
Yep. And then he'll
So
say
she
no.
doesn't have to deal with it. But no, you get some like real assholes in that store.
But then you get some of my favorite people to interact with.
That's the way customer service is in a nutshell. Like we get shitters at Wegmans now and then. We get people that try to steal shit, or people that you know that's the easier thing with you guys. You guys have like one easy to notice entrance. Well, you obviously don't work there anymore, but you guys have like one easy access entrance to the gamers. If somebody's trying to steal something, you're more than likely going to see it happen and can be like, "Hey, don't fucking do that." Whereas with us, we're not even allowed to like legally like be like, "Hey, you can't do this." We kind of just have to like peek around corners and stare at them and hope that they feel bad.
Do I say what we do and or don't do when we catch somebody stealing? Because you know it.
Go ahead.
He won't let us chase him out of the door. He won't let us follow him.
That's kind of stupid.
He's like, whatever they take is what they take. I'm like,
well, at the same time, I can kind of understand.
I understand
that because,
his reasoning.
I mean, picture this: we go to follow a guy to his car, and somebody pulls a fucking gun on us.
Yeah.
And at that point, guess what? Your boss can't defend you. You're out in public now.
Yep.
You're in a public parking lot. So whatever happens is on you. Just like so one of the other workers you guys had there, he was a big pothead. You know who I'm talking about, I'm sure. Right?
Scraggly hair.
Skinny. Oh, I can't say it. Obviously, I'm not going to say the name out here. Anyways.
The one
he was
who
he was a big pothead that wanted to just start shit with people.
Yeah.
So we had this one worker who smoked pot a lot.
Okay.
9 times out of 10, he came to work high. But
he still does.
yeah.
Yikes.
So for some reason, he always got into arguments with customers to the point where he was like about to take his shirt off and fucking tell him to go to the parking lot and fight. But the head honcho boss is like, if you walk through those doors, don't come back. So he finally calmed down, but it's like, dude, it's not worth A, losing your job over because you have a fucking kid and a wife, and B, you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. You walk out those doors and you're going to get fucking jumped by 5 guys. You know, you don't fucking know what's going to happen.
I'm going to get jumped by a burger? Hell yeah.
Exactly. But, you know, and then here's another fucking story for you. There was a black dude. Did I tell you about the guy that had the snake around his neck?
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
Here's a fucking story for your
say the
suitcase.
story, full disclosure, Menacai's got to pee.
All right.
Time to take a piss.
No, so he already knows the story, but all right. So suitcase, here's what happened. Fucking black dude comes in with a snake. Yeah. Black dude comes in with a snake around his neck.
Okay.
I'm like, is that a real snake? He's like, oh yeah. It's like interesting. It's like, just around his neck, just sitting there, just chilling. And he comes in the next night with a PS4. At the time, PS4s are still very popular and people were trading them in to get a lot of money back.
Yeah.
But this system was caked in dust. Disk drive was really slow. Controller didn't work.
Okay.
So we had to knock money off. So I kept telling him I have to deduct this. I had to deduct this. Got to a point where he got pissed off at me. He was fucking bitching, cursing at me, motherfucker doing this and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And I was getting to the point where it's like, I'm about to say something that's going to make me lose my job.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pissed off. So I had to walk away for a moment, go to the manager. Manager, can you please talk to this customer before I say something I'm going to regret? She was like, sure. I felt bad because as soon as she walks towards this guy, he starts bitching her out. What the fuck, bitch? What the fuck you gonna fucking do, bitch? That pissed me off.
Yeah.
This motherfucker. And eventually she's like, get out of here. Get. And leave. And at that moment, this guy was like 10 times my height. Okay? Big, tall dude.
Yeah.
So at that, that night, her and I were kind of nervous. Like, we should walk together to our cars.
Yeah.
Because we don't know if we're going to get fucking jumped. And we had to leave at 10 o'clock at night. So we don't know who's going to be in the parking lot at that time waiting for us. So, and hell, there was even, I don't know if you know this story, that the head honcho's stepdaughter got threatened with a gun.
No, I hadn't heard that one. That's damn.
So I think it was a trade, and she just wouldn't take the trade in, and the guy got so pissed off. He said something like, "You'd better watch yourself because I'm gonna have a weapon. I'm gonna be pointing at you or something."
Jesus.
And apparently, he was in the fucking parking lot in a car or a truck with the gun, looking through the store window at her.
Jesus.
That is fucking terrifying.
That is very terrifying.
I mean, I don't remember if the guy got arrested or not, but it's like, folks, if you are that pissed off at somebody doing customer service, you really need to get a life or find some therapy.
Feet, you say?
Side note for you. Remember your old teacher from 5th grade?
Holy fucking shit.
What?
She was on my People You May Know thing, and I'm like, wait, I know her.
Wow. Honestly, for her age, she really doesn't look that bad.
Who is that?
That's my 5th grade teacher.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Like, I saw the picture, I'm like, there's absolutely no way. Like, that's a recent picture.
Damn. What?
My foot got wet anyway.
Yeah.
I forgot it was the rug that was wet.
It was the rug.
And my foot just full on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
So, do we have anything else, gentlemen?
I don't really have anything else. Shut up.
Buddy comes over. What the fuck you say? Just jumps out of nowhere.
Fuck you say, you little shit.
Bro, he just sounded like Yondu.
What?
Michael Rooker, who played Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I can't tell
Mary
that.
Poppins cool. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Is she cool? Very cool. I'm Mary Poppins. See, I see him as that, but now I've been watching The Walking Dead, so I still see him as Merle. So he's a douchebag.
Tried to eat the mic.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
I taste the resonance of farts once left behind.
I never got to say the Friday the 13th joke.
Oh,
story.
yeah, you gotta fucking do that,
So,
bitch.
You remember the Friday the 13th game, right?
Yeah.
So I'm watching people. They would do this live stream called Primetime, where they had 4 games lined up for, and so they were also RPing in the Friday the 13th game. So the guy's up, and he's playing a sassy black woman as Jason. And
That's incredible.
he grabs one of them by the throat, and he just goes, "You smell like Starbucks and self-regret. Come here." I'm out of my chair dying because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm not ready for it. I almost threw up. It was the funniest thing I heard that night.
Ah, shit.
And then self-regret's just become a running joke with us for a little while.
Yeah. That and sassy tater tots.
I don't regret that one.
Sassy tater tots.
I don't regret that one.
Oh, that the TTTT shit. You want to get that TTTT shit?
I don't even remember what
I
that's
want some
from.
TT sets.
It was
my...
fucking...
I know the joke. I don't remember what that's from.
No, I think it was from the Falconer Vac Shop.
Wait for it.
A gentle kiss in the midnight
The Falconer
air.
Vac Shop had some kind of fucking like garden table and chairs and shit, I think it said something like TTTT set or something like that.
Wasn't it me who said it in that voice?
Yeah, and
It
you're
just-
like TTTT shit. We just fucking die laughing.
Yeah. I was like, a lot of the jokes came from me.
Oh yeah. That and I got it with the pudding.
You do like a perfect Medicaid. I got it.
I don't know.
I
don't
got
know
it.
why I did it, and I don't know why he had that reaction, but it was perfect timing and one of the funniest things I've ever done in my
Did
life.
we tell you that story?
No.
Oh, okay. So it was. I think it was you, me,
It was me, you.
our other tall and
Oh.
skinny. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. We'll just say his nickname, Yaj.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it that way.
Yaj and our other friend, who's the taller dude with the 2 kids now. I think
He
we were,
used to be rather large.
but we were all at the lunch table, right? And we're all
Yeah.
just sitting there fucking. Tall and skinny is not eating, and he's just sitting across from me. I usually don't have a spoon for my pudding,
Yeah.
Because he's a dummy.
so I just fucking drink my pudding. So I'm sitting there drinking my pudding.
Whatever
Complete
reason,
silence.
Whatever reason, I'm just staring at him. I don't know why. And then I reach over, because he's like kitty corner from me, right?
Yeah.
So I reach over, I was like, I got it.
And like he's fucking pushing it into my face, and I fucking just die. Tall and skinny's on
Yeah,
the ground
just
laughing.
on the floor.
We're all just dying of laughter from this complete silence and just that. It was so fucking funny.
We don't know why. I still don't know why. But I don't
I
care.
almost choked on pudding. Oh shit!
Jesus.
I almost fell back.
You actually almost died right there.
Listen, you almost pulled a me when you broke me from the backdrop.
Uh huh.
Don't do that now.
I was waiting
shit.
for the chair to actually just break and for you to
Oh, he did break a chair once. One of mine. Of course, he shouldn't have been sitting on that one to begin with.
Did I tell you that steel chair I broke at your job?
You broke a steel chair? Good lord, dude.
I think I know the story.
Oh my gosh, dude.
He also broke a drawer
Oh yeah, I
God.
tripped.
because he
tripped over
landed.
that.
He landed in the drawer.
I like I didn't realize it was open, and I like it
Yes,
was.
I
I was
will
like
say
I
this.
was like walking backwards, and I stepped on it, and I fell backwards over it.
She still hasn't learned her lesson about leaving stuff on the edge of the counters.
Are you fucking
When
surprised?
tall and skinny and I are the ones that knock stuff over.
Yeah. Yeah, so it just wasn't my fucking fat stomach.
No,
You fucking whore.
listen. Never mind.
Okay,
I was
but
gonna feel bad.
what? You might as well fucking...
6 of tall and skinny can fit into your silhouette. For reference.
First off, probably like 6.5.
First
Listen,
off, don't
listen,
underscale
listen,
my magnificence.
I was being slightly generous.
So, okay.
I'm not trying to make them.
Well, speaking
I'm
of-
not trying to make them point out that you have the silhouette of a planet. Okay,
Oh my god.
Jesus,
So, speaking of fat person breaking a chair.
this guy.
It's gonna be the brand new podcast.
No, so I just...
How fat is Mace Sanity really?
No. So, back
So there's
when
one time.
back when I first started this job at Medicaid is at now, I used to stay for store credit.
Okay.
And I used to stay there till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning
Now
testing
that I
games.
know what this job is, I was starting to wonder what's wrong with you.
Jeez.
I know
This
stuff
is
has
this is
changed,
like
but
my. You got to realize this is like my hardcore collecting days, especially with Game Boy,
Yeah, that's
because at the time I was collecting more for quantity than quality.
You right.
that's true.
So I
And
was sitting there.
My
in the-
job's got stuff that he wants.
Yeah. So I was sitting in a steel chair testing games. And the old tech guy that was there, you knew how skinny he was.
Yeah.
You know, the crypt keeper?
Is that the one you were talking about just now? Before I left?
No.
Okay, maybe I don't know that one. But
What,
Crypt Keeper I know.
Okay.
Tell me afterwards.
Okay, yeah. So
Because in my head I'm just picturing Crypt Keeper
So-
for story.
he decided to shoulder tackle me.
Oh boy.
He was going to to blindside me because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
So he decided to shoulder tackle me while I was sitting in the chair. Here's the chair. The whole chair did this. I wasn't hurt. I just fell out of the chair. But the whole chair flat like a pretzel.
Incredible.
And I got a picture of it. If I find it, I'll show it to you guys. But the chair is done. There's no fixing it. It was bent to fuck.
Mind you, you could fit 2 of him then into his silhouette now at that point. So just reference for the chair.
He's like
and reference-
evolving.
Yeah.
It's 2 of his silhouette now.
It's like the fucking Pokemon Evolve sound. Da, 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 da,
Stage
da,
1, boy. Second stage, Maze. Third stage, final evolution, MayesBoy. Mega evolution,
Mega Evolution.
MayesBoy 91.
Mega Evolution, Meatball.
Meatball.
Yeah.
What are we at for time?
147.
Holy fuck, really?
I got time for the other story about when he broke a chair.
Do it.
Why are we talking about breaking chairs?
Mind you,
Because I'm fat.
If you break that chair,
break
if you
that
break
chair
that
right now-
chair by the end of this podcast, it'll be
That would be pretty funny.
that would be very
You just hear Chris snap. Up! Fuck! Shit! Up! Fuck! Damn it!
my
my
anus
ass!
my anus is bleeding because the pole broke and went up my ass.
My anus is bleeding! Yay!
yay.
Dear God.
But no,
And for those of you out there that know the reference, that means you're awesome.
true.
If you like this video, you are epic. Damn. He's like, stop.
Epic.
Okay, tell us the
I hate
chair
everybody
story,
in this
yes.
room, including myself.
I feel that.
But for context, he should probably not have been in that chair to begin with. So I can't fully blame it on his
Sounds like for a lot of
largeness.
chairs. He probably shouldn't be in a lot of chairs, but yet he does it.
Yeah. But no, this is one of those little kids, it's just a simple metal hook to begin with for the to hold the chair up. It was a folding chair, mind you, where it was me.
Oh, it folded all right.
It was me, A-Ryle, I'm going to call him that just to make it easier, and Maze. We're just sitting around the table, my house, just watching TV or what have you.
No.
Dead quiet. We just hear a creak. We look over at Maze. He's sitting in a chair for all of a second. Straight to the floor. That chair came out. And I went to go pick it up, and the seat is loose.
It sounds like a Family Guy moment. It's like crack.
Peter, the horse is here.
He's got that straight face, but you know it's a face like he knows it's about to happen.
Just like, oh, I shit myself.
He knows. He's like, uh-oh.
Shit. Well,
we're like, no.
I've accepted my fate.
My whole house.
Ave Maria.
My whole house shook.
Five dead found by the riverside.
My grandmother walks in. What was that? I'm like, well, Maze broke a chair. She's like, oh, one of those? Oh, I don't care. I'm like, yeah, me neither, but still funny.
I remember that shit. Ah, fuck. What else is my fat ass broken? No, I didn't break that yet, buddy.
Oh.
Okay.
I have not sat on my dog yet.
How many drinks of you-know-who have you spilled? Too many?
What?
How many drinks of you-know-whos have you spilled? Because she left them on the edge of the counter?
Oh, gosh.
She still does it.
At least 3, I think.
Or she puts it in the middle of my current calamity because I have 2 systems hooked up, so I got wires everywhere, and they go to move a wire, and I almost tip her drink over.
Yeah. So here's the fucking thing. Like, here's the fucking counter, right?
Yeah.
And you have like that much space between the counter and whatever else is next to it.
Yeah.
And she fucking leaves a drink right here on the counter.
Incredible.
Like, I know my fat fucking stomach pushed it and knocked it over. But if you have a skinny kid that's like the size of my pinky, fucking knocking it over,
and
it obviously isn't just because I'm
do
fat.
that with stacks of games. So it's like, bro, you've got to move. It's like, who moved my stack? Well, I moved it away from the counter.
The fucking counter, yeah.
Ugh.
It was funny because I don't know how to say it without saying his name. I'll tell you afterwards. But he cleaned up the front counter just by pushing things back at least 3 layers. Guess what? We had counter space.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that hard. But, like, it still urged me. She did nothing. She's like, I'm going to get this table flat. I'm going to get this table flat. Nothing moved on either table.
Yep.
Absolutely. Because she's too busy. What is this? Why is this here? Why is this here? No. I don't know. I don't know what to answer you.
At least she doesn't keep arguing with you about the thing, even though you told her 5 times you don't know what the fuck it is.
She started. You were there. She started. I was like, okay.
Not as bad as the one time with her and I.
Was I there?
I don't know. Actually, I don't think you were. So
because I've heard you've gotten into it with her a couple times.
There was a pile of games next to the register, the left register.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, she did do one with us. But I'll tell that after years.
And she was like, "MayesBoy, why are these here?" I don't know. How do you not know what these are? You work up here. I don't know what they are. Oh, of course you must know what they are. You work up here. No, I don't know what they are. So her and I went back and forth doing that. Now,
I remember this.
So technically, you shouldn't be swearing in front of customers.
Yeah.
She pissed me off.
Much less swear at your boss.
Yeah, but she pissed me off so much, I said, "Manager, I don't fucking know what these are." I mean, she just kept going back and forth and just would not let up. And then she got so frustrated with me, she left the store.
I was afraid she didn't pull the victim card. Don't swear at me. Listen, if you can't read the room that you're ticking somebody off, that's your own problem.
It's like, I fucking told you 5-6 times, I don't know what these are.
She pulled that with me once in front of a customer.
Dang.
It's out of my peripheral vision. I'm doing this woman straight, but I watch out of my peripheral vision. She sets these particular games down right beside me. Same counter. And it just so happens this woman was looking for, or another customer was looking for one of the games that she had up there. Or it was something to the context of it ended with she didn't put these games here. No, it was reversed. I take that back. I put those games there. I knew what they were. And she comes up. She had one game in her hand. Sets it down there. She proceeds to pick up the whole stacks of 6 games. I just put these here. No, you didn't. You put the one down there because I literally just told you I have a sports resort sitting right here. And guess what's underneath the game she put down there? The resort. She's like, no, I put these here. No, you didn't. And I'd left it be after a while because I'm in front of a customer. And then she's ranting an hour later to Tonsky. Well, he accused me of moving games, not moving games, stealing games. I'm like, bro, I don't have the energy to deal with you right now.
We're coming up soon, buddy. We're almost done.
That's another thing I don't fucking miss.
What?
Her.
Oh.
Acting like that. But we're gonna be here for another couple hours talking about that kind of stuff.
I really want to make that a podcast topic, but I can't because I still work there.
Yeah.
But folks, thank you for joining us with the start of Maximum Mouthage Season 3.
We're back. To be fair, that break was needed, but we're back.
Yes, we had a little bit of a break, but we are back, and we are stronger than ever. And we are
Speak for your fucking self. I'm not strong at all.
Listen, I'm miserable right now.
And we are fucking stupider than ever. And we are filled with more farts.
Speak of yourself. I'm the bottom of the totem pole of stupid. That too.
He fucking spread his legs and his fucking ripped ass. We have more farts, more subjects, and more stuff for you mouthamaniacs.
And more of whatever this is.
Yes.
I like 5 cheese beefy burritos.
Burritos.
Goodbye.
We'll see you later, folks.